Hi, I'm Beverly Banov Brown. I'm a survivor of vanishing twin syndrome, and I'm also an intuitive, a life coach, and love coach. And I've been talking quite a bit recently with other vanishing twin or lone twin survivors or twinless twin survivors about joy and about how sometimes in life things can be going really well for us. And instead of being able to just fully embrace those, what I like to call ideal interludes or ideal instants when things are really good, sometimes there's a kind of storm cloud that comes over us. Sometimes it's just for a moment, sometimes it can last for an hour, a day, a week, or even longer. And until we learn how to deal with it, it can cloud our happiness. It can obscure the light in our lives. And what is that? It's a fear of joy, I believe. Many of the vanishing twin survivors and twinless twin survivors I've spoken to have explained to me that many times in their lives things have been going along smoothly. A great job that keeps getting better. A promotion they wanted happens. A parent who was ill becomes so much better. But they're afraid to really embrace the happiness, the pleasure, the lightness of being about all of that, because they're afraid that the next shoe, as they say, will drop and that the happiness will be short-lived. How does this relate to vanishing twin syndrome? Very directly, I believe, because, again, in the womb, when the child died, the embryo or fetus died and then vanished, the blissful experience of floating in the amniotic sea together, sharing that experience in probably as close to perfection as most humans ever get, was taken away, was yanked away. So there may have been a joy in that, a comfort level in that, that was snatched unexpectedly and against your will. So what is an action plan that I can offer you today that will help you to stop fearing joy? To take a more in-the-moment Zen approach to living your life. I found in my own life that the way past it is to allow myself to feel the fear fully, to sit with it, and ask it through asking my body. Body, sweet body, what is this really about? Because as if you've watched my videos before, you know, I've found in working with many, many clients over 30 years and working on myself, because I'm very much always a work in progress, that the body has the answers. The body is an outworking of the mind and the soul and the heart. The heart actually has its own brain, science is teaching us, and it generates even more energy than our brain. The heart generates even more energy and more radiance than our brain. Let's just focus on that for a moment and look at how that can help us in today's action plan of Golden Nuggets to allow you to embrace joy. To allow you to invite in more happiness, not less, to allow you to revel in those ideal interludes of life, whether it comes through relationship with someone you dearly care about, who cares about you, or a better job, or a more focused sense of pursuing your interests, hobbies, aptitudes, beliefs, values. Whatever it is that calls to your soul, that calls to your heart, my hope for you is that you'll be freed to pursue it with a sense of liberation that perhaps you haven't had all of your life up to now. So here are 3 golden nuggets that I believe can help you enormously to live more in the moment and embrace joy rather than fear it. Because remember, you're the only one who can block love and joy and harmony and grace. Because the universe conspires to lavish you with it. And all the blessings have already been given. And all we really have to do is just have the willingness to embrace all of it and sort through all of it and see which parts help us in living our best life and living our life purposes. Golden nugget number 1 for today. Learn to speak to yourself in dialogue with your body and ask your body, what part of me might be afraid of being abandoned? What part of me might be afraid that if I'm too happy, something awful will happen, like the twin vanishing? See where in your body that occurs. There will be a reaction. It might be very subtle. It might be a pain. It might be a tingling. It might be a sense of coolness or warmth. It might be something very direct where you just feel like, oh, I want to put my hands on my heart or my solar plexus. And then let yourself, if you're in a quiet, safe place to do it, actually have that experience. And breathe into it and remind it that all is really well. That the universe truly is a safe place and that it's safe to risk believing that. Golden nugget number 2, please remind yourself that if you have a beautiful moment, let's say in a relationship that you're always afraid is going to leave you, even if the worst happens and that person is no longer there with you, physically present, those moments, those ideal interludes have happened. They're yours. They're part of your life experience. And no one and nothing can ever take them away from you. Celebrate that. Own that. Embrace that. And golden nugget number 3. Remember that everything in life that is supposed to come to us, whether it's a person, an opportunity, a place, a thing, an object, as blessing, will. We don't have to worry about that. We can trust that. Also, remember that the more we can trust that, the more we can allow ourselves to risk believing that life can really be joyful and that we stay in a state of gratitude about all the incredible blessings that are in our lives, no matter how simple or small they may appear to be at first, the more blessings we will attract, because our point of attraction will be favorable, positive, life embracing and life affirming. I'm Beverly Banov Brown. This is a complex topic, and I don't want to oversimplify it. What I'm trying to do for you and with you, though, is to very respectfully strip it down to the simplest insights that are possible. Because the truth is, I believe most of us have had a lot of complexity going on in our lives for a long time, not understanding why. And now we're beginning to. And that's what these videos are intended to do, to help simplify an otherwise seeming conundrum. I hope it helps. You're in my prayers. If I can clarify anything or you have ideas and questions about other videos that I could make for you, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me at coachhq@gmail.com. That's COACHHQ@gmail.com. And or leave me a commentary and a like if you've enjoyed any part of this on the YouTube channel. Bye for now, and many blessings.